What's up, Tech King? Stefan here from TechRight. Today we're going to be doing the unboxing and first impressions of the Umidigi S3 Pro. Stay tuned. Now, if you guys do want to pick this up, this is going to be $300 USD, so we're going to go ahead and put that link in the description for you guys for your convenience. Now, if you guys do use that link, I will get a little kickback from that, so I will get an affiliate commission, so I really do appreciate all of the support. Alright guys, so we have some specifications on the back right here. Now, this is going to be holding a MediaTek Helio P7 processor in here. It's going to be clocked in at 2.1 gigahertz, and we also have a Cortex A53 clocked in at 2 gigahertz. We have Android 9.0 Pie in this device. We have 6 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of internal storage. Now, we can either put 2 nano SIM cards in here or 1 nano SIM and a TF card. Now, if you guys know what a TF card, that is going to be an SD card. Now, this phone actually has a pretty huge battery of 5,150 milliamps. We also have a 6.3 inch Full HD Plus screen. Now, that's going to be 1080p by 2340p. Now, the rear facing camera is actually going to be a dual rear facing camera. That's going to be a 48 megapixel plus 12 megapixel camera, and I believe that 12 megapixel camera is actually going to be a telephoto lens, so that's always good. And the front facing camera is going to be 20 megapixel. Now, it shows all of the bands right here. Obviously, we're going to try different carriers with this phone, so I'm going to definitely update you to see if 4G or LTE works in the United States with these. But let's go and unbox this phone. Alright guys, let's go ahead and cut open this box. Remember to always cut away from you so you never get hurt. Let's go ahead and put this knife at the side. Now on the front it says Luxury Ceramic S3 Pro. Let's go ahead and take this top off. And we also have this red carpet feeling material on the top. So really nice presentation. First thing we have in here is a thank you card from Umidigi. That's pretty cool, and you can actually enter their giveaways, so I'll go ahead and put that link in the description down below so you guys can go ahead and try to win one of these smartphones. We also have our 18-watt fast charger, so this is going to work with fast charging, so really excited about that. Next, we have this really fancy USB Type-C data cable. Now, it looks like this is going to actually be made out of rope, so that's really nice. This is going to be really hard to break in half to cut, so this is not made out of plastic or anything. It's made out of a rope material, so really dope stuff right here, and always awesome to see that we have USB Type-C, so nice stuff right here. We have the phone and the case. We're gonna go ahead and leave the best for last. And the last thing at the bottom, we have this little pamphlet. We have our SIM ejector tool right here, and it looks like we have our S3 Pro little quick start guide, so if you guys need some instructions or literature before you go to sleep, then this is gonna hold you over. All right, so let's get straight into this. Now, starting off, we have a synthetic leather case. We're gonna go ahead and take this off. But this actually came with the Umidigi F1 and various other phones that Umidigi has had in the past, but we do have this synthetic case, so let's go ahead and put that aside. And now we have the phone. Let's go ahead and take this little sticker off. And there we go. Okay, so this is going to be a ceramic back. I can already tell this phone is going to be very hefty. It feels super heavy in the hand right here, but it looks so premium. It looks and feels so premium. We have that gold emblem of Umidigi on the back. Really nice. I definitely love how black and gold mesh together so well. We're gonna go ahead and take the front off real quick right here. Boom. Now, this actually does come with a little screen protector, so if you guys do want to keep that on, make sure to keep that on right there. I'm probably going to take it off just because I'm not a fan of screen protectors, and cases for me usually do the job. I usually take pretty good care of my phone, so if you guys want to leave that on, definitely don't pill too hard so you don't take it off. So starting off, we have the headset at the top of the phone. It's hid away actually pretty well. That's something that I like about Umidigi. Their design language with the headset always looks to be very nice. It's always tucked away quite well. And below that, we have a 20 megapixel shooter. Now, this is going to be a 20 megapixel Sony sensor, and as you guys know, Sony does usually have the best sensors, so I'm really excited to see what this camera has in store. Obviously, on that camera, we have the teardrop notch right here. You guys are going to see it a little bit better when we boot up the phone, but let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the phone. Now, this is going to be a 6.3 inch screen. As you guys see, we also have another slim bezel at the bottom of the phone that rounds off into the corners. Left side of the phone, we have our SIM tray. Right side of the phone, we have our power button, and just above that, we have our volume up and down button. Now, bottom of the phone, we have our speaker. We have our USB Type-C port. we have our noise canceling mic, and we actually have a 3.5mm head jack. Top of the phone, we have our bands, and we also have our noise canceling mic. Getting to the back of the phone, we have that little gold Umidigi insignia, always looks super nice. And we also have a little bit of a silver trim around the fingerprint sensor, so that looks nice as well. A little bit more engrooved than the Umidigi F1, so definitely am liking that. Alright guys, so taking a look at the back of the phone, we actually have a dual camera setup. Now the first sensor that you see on the top is actually going to be a 48 megapixel Sony IMX586, also reported to be seen on the Honor 20. That's actually coming up very soon, but this is a very good sensor. Now I know Samsung has a similar 48 megapixel sensor that's used in like the Redmi Note 7 and a few other devices, but that actually uses interpolation, so that's basically upscaling 12 megapixel photos, so that is really not a true 48 megapixel sensor. Now I know you guys are probably going to say the same about this. You can argue that this device is going to be using interpolation. The 586 sensor is going to be using interpolation, but Sony just does it much better. So I'm hoping his camera is good, but as you guys know, nowadays smartphone cameras quality really comes down to software optimizations. So I'm really hoping that if there are any problems with this camera, that we do get some updates and good optimization with this device. But I already heard some news that Umidigi will be having an update soon, so hopefully we're going to be getting the best of the best with that. We also have a second lens right here, since it is a dual camera, and that is going to be a 12 megapixel telephoto lens. So always good to see that we do have a telephoto lens on a sub $300 phone, so cool stuff right there. But enough with the cameras, let's go ahead and boot up this phone and see how everything looks. Now, just so you guys know how good the screen is, I'm just gonna take off the little screen protector we have right here. I'm not really a fan of them. I do recommend keeping them on if you guys are giving this to a younger child, or maybe you're clumsy yourself, but I do take very good care of my phones, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep that off. Plus, I get to show you how good the screen is right here. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up and show you guys how it looks in a second. Alright guys, so straight off the bat, booting up the phone now, the screen looks really good. The screen definitely looks super nice. Obviously, taking off the screen protector is going to make it look nicer. I know some people were saying that didn't look too good, but the screen looks very pixel dense. Definitely looks very vivid. Loving the colors so far. Very nice colors. Let's go ahead and verify though that we actually have Android 9.0. So let's go ahead and verify that super quick. And yes, we actually have Android 9.0. So we have Android Pie in this device. So always good to see that. Yeah, other things on this phone, we actually do have NFC, which is great to see. We have screen recording, a bunch of other things on here, but so far seems pretty snappy, obviously, as most phones are outside the box. But the next thing I actually wanted to take a look at was the cameras, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, so the next thing I wanted to take a look at actually was the camera super quick, so let's go ahead and go on that and call it a day after this. Obviously, I'm going to be dropping my review, so many other videos on this. Obviously, we're going to test Fortnite, PUBG out on this, and a ton of other things. But as you guys see right here, we do have the 48 megapixel sensor. If we go ahead and click on that, that's our 12 megapixel sensor. You can go back to 48 just by going like that. And if you guys want to go ahead and go up, we have the 1 and 2 times zoom on the right side right there. But as you guys see, we also have video, we have time lapse, we have pro mode, we have bokeh effect, and we have slow motion on here. I'll do another video explaining all of the camera operations that are inside of this phone, but let's just go ahead and take a 48 megapixel photo and see how this looks. So far in good lighting, colors are good, everything looks really good with the 48 megapixel sensor. Now obviously we're in really good lighting right now. We're going to test this in other environments, but so far camera looks decent for $300. Now as far as in the camera application, it feels kind of sluggish and slow. Now hopefully we get a software update, or I might just have to lower the animations, but it does feel quite slow. Definitely not trying to take anything away from this phone, just feels a little sluggish, but that can always fix in software updates and other stuff like that. But so far, really nice looking phone. The build is excellent. The build is amazing. Really nice stuff so far. If you guys want to see anything else in this phone, definitely tell me in the comments down below. I'll probably make a specific video so you guys can go ahead and get your questions answered. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like down below as well as subscribing if you are not a part of the tech gang already. Also, hit the notification bell if you guys want to be notified every time I do upload a new video. This has been Stefan from TechRight. Peace out, tech gang.